Happy September 9th. Salud. Cheers. Cheers, Mikey. Choo. And my chica. Oops. Boop. Cheers. You hear that horn in the background? Mexico, cheers. Right when I said cheers, chica, you hear the soul of Mexico. Right when I said cheers, chica, I said, dun, dun. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get into it though. What was the title of this video? Oh, the Calvary is already here. It's already here. Don't even worry. Don't go in a worry. All right, let's get into it. All right, let's do this. Salud. Calvary is already here. I've been scoping out all this internet for the past year and a half, or however long we've been in this under this attack, and I didn't seen it. Everybody's in position right now. We got people dealing with everything right now, and I was gonna go in this whole thing about this Kimmel guy, but Alex Jones already handled that. Was it 9/9 today? So it was the 9/8/2021 episode, and he already dug into that buttocks. And I already did his card reading, Kimmel's card reading a year ago. Just look at it, Kimmel's card reading. I did all of Fallon because what happened when I woke up and I was like, we're under an attack. So I started doing card readings. For me, you just look at cards, and I like it because some of these people go, I don't have a crystal ball. Well, I do. And it's called a pack of cards, and they're dope. And my track record is thick and legit. So go look it up, punks. Don't come looking at me. I don't have a crystal ball. Well, Mikey does, and it's a pack of cards, and I've got to document it, okay? It's on my Rumble. Mikey Romero, one word, capital R for Romero, and I'm tired of playing stupid. So go ahead and look it up. I already did Kimmel. He's compromised. Yeah. They had him in solitary. He had to bow out and bow down in order to play in the playground, okay? And now Alex Jones is starting to call him out, because he knows he's been compromised. Homie is heavily compromised. And I said in when I pulled the hanged man and hanged man 1, some of these people are gonna pop themselves, and don't get ready for it, because it's gonna start. They're at the end of the rope, because Kimmel is totally compromised. He will go out there and just read that teleprompter, and maybe he does have a soul. Sorry, Rogan, if that's your boy. We're gonna lose some soldiers on this battle, all right? Because the cavalry's coming, and we're done, all right? And with that being said, done. If you want to learn about my card reading on Kimmel, look it up. It's documented on my Rumble. Mikey Romero, one word, capital R for Romero. Already been there, done that. I've done Miley Cyrus. I've done all these idiots, because when I wanted to look at the major influencers, I had to go there, all right? And I had to see who is influencing this. And it's the night show host. It's SNL. It's right in front of your eyes. And as you wake up, you're going to see it now. And you're going to see how evil, and the evil that is exuding from Kimmel's body. And then you're going to start to learn that people like Senator Chuck Schumer are actually in control of Stephen Colbert. And you see this weird video of them dancing all weird together and stuff. And it's all coming out. It's being exposed, all right? But I don't want to go there. I went there. Now I'm gonna come back. Let's go with the positiveness. So yesterday I released a video, and I was talking about cryptocurrency. What does that mean? I actually put Bitcoin in. I actually put Bitcoin. Oh, I just can't do the damn name. But I put I put some Bitcoin names in there, whatever. Coinbase. But anyway, the whole thing I'm trying to get to is like the Calvary's here. Let's start changing the script, okay? And so in that whole cryptocurrency, Ethereum, I put Bitcoin and Ethereum. I don't know. I just have trouble with Ethereum, man. I always want to say lithium, but I catch myself. Okay, sorry, I have dyslexia. I'm not trying to say it's a handicap, but anyway, okay, Kimmel thing. Let me refresh, okay? So anyway, let's go here. This is all I'm trying to say. And so in that video, I said cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, what does it all mean? You know? And then I caught myself in the video where I was like, Bitcoin. No. There's a difference between a Bitcoin and a cryptocurrency. But in the beginning of that whole video, I started with a story how I was in China and I was going to Thailand. And then I had put that on the Bobby Sauce live feed on, I think it was 9/7/2021 on Facebook, right? And so I put a story there, right? And I put that whole story about how I was on that plane and these people were talking just some language I've never heard before. It was mixed of Spanglish, of Mandarin, and English. And it was so crazy, right? And I was just like, I was on the plane like, wow, that was a whole weird experience for me, right? And so in my mind, when I was putting that post on Bobby Sauce Live, I was just trying to like, I was literally like knew my dyslexia. So I'm like getting it all good, getting it all good. And the very like last word, I was like, the whole situation was very serial, but I wanted to say surreal, right? So, all right, I'm back to normal. Okay, sorry. I got a little, I just saw Alex Jones's thing and it got me all hyped because I had a whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, but I'm going to release that energy. Anyway, so I'm on Bobby Sauce's live, right? And I want to put the comment there, but you have, a short time. I know I'm dyslexic. I gotta make everything makes sense and everything. And it all made sense. And the very last word was cereal instead of surreal. I want to say surreal. And then there was a girl or a lady, excuse me. And then she kind of cracked a joke on me. She wasn't being mean because I was watching her. She was actually cracking jokes. We were all cracking jokes because Sauce, Bobby Sauce was going ham, and he's been doing this. Why I've been on Bobby Sauce's lives a lot lately. It's Sausalito, and I've been on his lives lately because he's been talking about like, look, I'm done with the political tennis game of Biden and Trump, just tennis, getting you here, getting you over there, getting you over there, getting you over here. And he finally just let loose, and he was just talking about flight attendants and his flights and everything. He started triggering me because I've been working with flight attendants for like 14 years, and I'm just like, he was triggering me, and I'm just getting triggered. And then I start thinking about these crazy flights I was on, and so I put it, but I was like, I got to put it in like 4 or 5 sentences, like in a comment, I got to put my little comment short. I can't just be, it's a big story. I'm on a plane. I'm going to Thailand. I'm going here. These are big words. And I did a good job. But at the end, I put cereal instead of surreal. And I didn't even think about it. I read everything else. I didn't pay attention. I was just happy that the autocorrect, I remember it too. I remember it said cereal. And I was like, surreal. But I mean, come on. It's Bologna or bologna, okay? And I almost responded to that girl with that because she kind of like poked fun at me. She was poking fun at me. She wasn't being a mean person. And I knew it. And I was just like, all right. But this is where we're at right now. The Calvary is here. And we're going to start changing the whole dialogue. And we're going to start getting funny. And this is what Bobby Sauce has been talking about lately. Like, enough of this. We got to start being funny. So when he was being so funny on that live, by the way, he was talking about his experience with Spirit Airlines, right? And everything. And he was being funny. So I wanted to like add to that, to his live, to put a comment of some experience that I have that is a real experience. And then she made a joke on me and poked fun at me, and that was fine. I wasn't mad. But then I was like, actually, thank you, lady, because you gave me a joke. And then another person chimed in, and then my response was, no, that situation was totally cereal. It was Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? That was Fruity Loops. I said, no. Cereal was the correct response because that whole was Fruity Loops. And then I was like, from now on, I could say the whole thing was surreal. The whole thing was cereal. That was Fruity Loops, right? That's a whole joke that just came up on that stream of Bobby Sauce's stream. And then another person came in and was like, is it like that? Maybe he meant it like that Al Gore episode on South Park where he was like pig face. I can't remember it all, but he kept saying, I think he kept saying cereal, or he kept saying a weird word. I remember he did say something weird on that Al Gore South Park, bear pig faced man or whatever. And it just like, there it was. And so now it just added to his live stream. And that's where we need to start going. Here we come. The Calvary is already here. That's my whole point. Okay. Kimmel and all them are done. They're compromised. We could see it now. So now it's time for us. And even Anomaly. I was on Anomaly's live the other day, and they kept trying to drag them down the rabbit hole because they keep trying to control the narrative. Oh, Afghanistan. Oh, this or oh, that. Or oh, Joe Biden. And I was like, dude, get off of my back. Even today it was like kind of the Jimmy Kimmel on the narrative. And then I saw that Alex Jones took it, and you could see my energy when I first started this video, and I kind of went down that rabbit hole. But I realized I already read his cards about a year ago. It's already profiled on my Rumble, like I said. And then it kind of like I had to shed that energy because I had it on me. I had some little cuts, but it was like another thing to control the narrative, and that's how they use their puppets at the late night to control us. But we're already here, and Nobley would not do it. The same thing like Bobby Saw said. No, I'm not gonna go with the Trump Biden thing. I'm not gonna go there. And I told you, I said how they yesterday in that live I did. It was like you could see how they're controlling the narrative, how they have their puppets to control it. I said, nah, we're already here, and so now it's time for us to just start coming with new information and stuff like this. And so that's when I decided yesterday on my live, I said, I'm gonna start talking about this cryptocurrency. And then I even in the middle of it, I realized, wow, Mike, you're just talking about Bitcoin. This is your Bitcoin account? No, it was my crypto account, which is Coinbase. And I caught myself, but it kind of like woke me up. Like, you see the attack now. Like, it was like how they attacked Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is like jumped far ahead of everything. You know, it's where, we want to go. And then you see Ethereum. Finally got it right. Ethereum, which is at only 3 or 4,000, Bitcoin's at 45,000, and you see how the attack was, and you see how my mind, and it's not a bad thing because that's a trigger word that they did. Oh, Bitcoin bad, and then so Bitcoin kind of pulls you in. That's why I changed the title of my videos on Rumble and YouTube that I did of a live last night, and I added Bitcoin and another name, and I just added it because I was like, okay, that's just another word that can pull you in, because Bitcoin, you have to use that right now because that's what they use. But there's Ethereum, there it is, and there's all kinds of other things going on. If you look at my video, see the list, and I'm still new to this. I'm not acting like I'm an expert. I've got a couple $1,000 in there. I'm not balling, my balance isn't out of control, but I'm just trying to say we're here. There's Bobby Sausalito, there's Anomaly, there's all kinds of new things that's coming to replace the old, because they're at their wits' end. I mean, come on, Stephen Colbert, dude, he was funny on the Daily Show, but dude is not funny. Just look at the video of him dancing with Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer is controlling your show. You're done, dude. And they're on their way out. It's the same thing with the banks. They're on their way out, and that's why this is what this is. They're like, I keep saying it. They're like, It's like Joe Biden and the poltergeist guy. Let me in. And we're here. The Calvary is already here. You just you gotta start looking it up. All right. And they want to, as fast as they want to put us back to sleep, they can't. Okay. So the Calvary is already here. Here we come. It's you, it's me, it's us rejecting it. All you got to do is look at Jimmy Kimmel's, I guess his return to late night. And he's just talking about vax and non-vax. What kind of joke was that? That's not a joke. He's just up there pushing the propaganda, and now you can see how Kimmel is just a puppet. And don't get surprised. And in my Hangman 1, I said I can't show the cards because I started talking about pop, pop, pop and going off. And don't be surprised when that starts happening, because some of these puppets are at the end of their rope. And how do you think they feel? And I got no sympathy for these puppets. All right? Nothing. So when they start popping and popping and popping, don't be surprised. All right? And I didn't want to pull that Hangman card, because for us that have been living our whole life and realizing that life isn't that easy, and making the necessary sacrifices, we're at the end of our rope. We're like, enough is enough already, man. I know stuff sucks. And you keep pushing more things, and you keep closing down things and suppressing this and suppressing that. Well, here, we're at the end of our ropes. And some of these people are at the end of their ropes, where they have been so compromised. And if you look at Jimmy Kimmel's card reading that I did, it starts off with him in a room isolated with a window. And the only thing that pulled him out of it was his loved ones, his family. And it's him with the woman, and they're pulling him out of it. At the end, it ends up with the lion, and he's back at the top of his throne. But he has compromised himself to get there. And sometimes these people just decide the only way out is to pop, pop, pop. So it's going to get crazy. You're going to start seeing stuff like that. I'm not going to go weird and, start trying to predict stuff. But, you're seeing what's going on with Kevin Trudeau. These people are going to start doing it to themselves. With that being said, I'm out. Peace out. Remember, we're the Calvary. We organize. We say no. If they say you got to take this juice, dude, if somebody told me to take a pill or poke a pop, even right now, my friend showed me The Matrix 4. What is all about? Swallowing a pill, taking to this, taking to that. No, take your pill and put it up your... Why is it all about taking pills right now? Why is it all about medicine right now? Okay, yeah, I love the first Matrix. It was great, but right now, why you just come out with, oh, the Matrix 4? Just take this medicine in your body. It's the red pill, right? The red pill is just too. It's too obvious. It's too obvious. Why right now? Why are you guys messing up a good thing, anyways? Like I saw and I was like, oh, that looks cool, but I was kind of like, why are you messing up a classic? Because they're in on it. The Hollywood agenda has been exposed, and you could see Jimmy Kimmel is just reading from a script. These people have all been compromised, and you got to remember, October 11th, the Maxwell case is going to start revealing names. So get ready for the false flags. You've already seen what happened, and you've seen where all these independent news reporters have just been like, all they're talking about right now is like, oh my God, Afghanistan. Like all of a sudden they care about Afghanistan after 20 years, and now all of a sudden you got dudes in dreadlocks crying. And you got Graham Allen is like, I got an emergency meeting after he's got $400 of grocery in his back of his trunk, and you guys listen up, bring it in. And I'm not talking smack that they haven't done good work, but you see how they went down the rabbit hole. And now they're trying to cover up the rabbit hole. So they'll start bringing themselves back and waking up. And like I said, the Calvary's already here, but these people have been tricked, duped, bewildered. So everybody's going to start bringing it back, and you'll see it. So now you're going to start to have to wake up. There's no hiding from this battle. It's knocking at your front door, whether you like it or not. There's no hiding from it. You're going to have to wake up and get involved. You're going to have to walk out of your job if you have to. And don't worry. There's going to be some major class action lawsuits coming, because this spirit is done with its initial enemy that it wanted. And now it's just circling back, like Circle Back Girl, Trailer Park Basaki, and it's coming to eat their own. And so you might just have to reject it for a couple of months. You might have to go eat a tuna sandwich for a couple of months. So be it. If that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. I grew up on ramen and government cheese, so I'm not scared. So don't be scared, but get ready, because it's doing the old circle back, and they're trying their best to do the okey doke. And I got one word, because I sent that dagger to Australia. That medical chick with her funky ass eyes over there in Australia, that dagger is coming for her behind. And you watch it. In the next week or two, homegirl is about to get majorly lit up. I'm calling it right now. Right? All right, Mikey? Let's do a cheers to that. Hold on. Matter of fact, I am tossing a dagger at that chick. Give me that dagger. Whoop. That medical, basically Australia's Fauci, throw the dagger, Mikey. Throw it. Whoop. She's about to get a major hiccup in her plans. ASAP. You know what I mean? Salute. Talk to y'all later. Peace.